to the QCS 360 podcast, where we bring you insights and updates from industry experts and leaders. I'm Nicole Reisdorfer, Senior Manager of Marketing, and today we have special guests with us, Ken Klug, the President of QCS Purchasing Cooperative. We'll be discussing why attending the QCS Annual Conference is a must for all QCS members. Welcome, Ken.
Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate you having me here to talk about the benefits of attending the upcoming QCS Annual Conference this fall.
We're thrilled to have you. Let's jump right into it. Ken, could you explain how the QCS Annual Conference contributes to professional growth and development for QCS members?
Absolutely. The QCS Annual Conference is a unique opportunity for our members and supply partners alike to enhance their growth and development. We utilize a number of different formats, from keynote presentations to panel discussions to small group discussions and educational sessions led by industry experts. And we talk about a myriad of different topics that are pertinent to our membership community. As we engage with the members, we hear feedback from them on the things that they're experiencing, the challenges that they have, the opportunities that we see, and we incorporate as much of that into the agenda as possible. So as you look at the overall agenda, you'll see a number of topics from leadership to strategic sourcing to quality and food safety. We'll touch on a number of different supply chain and operations related topics and best practice sharing. It really is a great opportunity for our members to expand their growth and gain valuable insights into many different topics.
That sounds fantastic. Now, how does attending the QCS Annual Conference help QCS members strengthen their relationships with QCS members, supply partners, and the QCS team?
Networking is a big part of our conference. Throughout the event, we provide various networking opportunities, from receptions to luncheons. We have the trade show. There's a number of interactive sessions where people break up into small groups to talk about various topics and things of that nature. And then, of course, Monday afternoon, we have our big group networking event where we will break everyone up into small teams and they'll compete with one another in the name of charity. These gatherings really allow our members to connect with peers, share their experiences, and build really valuable relationships that provide them a phenomenal resource that they can reach out to at any point in the future. Most importantly, though, is they have the opportunity to interact with the QCS staff and give us feedback and direction, as well as the supply partner community, so they can really uncover a lot of detail around those opportunities that will continue to create value for them in the future.
Building relationships is undoubtedly important. Could you share some success stories from previous QCS members who have attended the QCS Annual Conference and benefited from it?
Certainly. I could think of a number of different examples that I could share, but one really jumps out to the front of mind for me, and that is from last year's annual conference. We spent a lot of time talking about ESG. Environmental social governance. It was a challenge for a number of members. It was an opportunity for a number of members. And one of the things that we did was introduce a supplier that had a PCR resin. So that's a post-consumer recycled resin pellet. And why that was important was a number of our members are in certain geographies where it's required that a certain percentage of their packaging comes from recycled content. It was so amazing to see the members and the supplier come together at the conference to talk about how a program like that would work. And what was even better was seeing the members kind of bounce off of each other as they were engaging with that supplier to say, hey, what is the lead time on this product? Or what is the input source for where the resin is coming from? How do you ensure that all of the color in the resin that you're recycling is taken out so it doesn't impact the packaging that I'm trying to create? And they were all able to work off of one another. They built relationships that they could leverage into the future. So as they started to run trials, they could share information with one another and say, hey, when we ran the trial, this is what happened. Here's some of the challenges we ran into. Oh, we had the same challenge. Here's how we resolved it. It was really just a unique experience to see members coming together to help one another solve a challenge that the entire community was experiencing.
Wow, that's truly inspiring. Can you describe the atmosphere and overall experience that QCS members can expect at the QCS Annual Conference?
Yeah, there's certainly an energy at the conference, and we do that purposefully. right? It's important for us that our members feel energized, that they feel engaged in the overall process. From the moment they arrive, we're striving to find opportunities for them to connect with one another as well as a supply partner community. And we really work hard to balance the content of the conference so that you have the opportunity to connect and be engaged and be full of that energy that we're talking about, but also so you have a little bit of downtime too, so you can check emails, you can return phone calls. But we try to achieve that balance because we know how important it is to build those relationships. And I know a lot of the members ask us every year if we could find a way to make the conference even longer, but I know everyone wants to get home too, so.
Sounds like an incredible event. Finally, what support or guidance is provided to QCS members in planning their conference experience and maximizing their time at the QCS Annual Conference?
Yeah, we understand that attending an event like this can be intimidating, especially if it's a first-time attendee, right? So we offer the support of our member services team to help prepare the member for attending the conference. They'll share a lot of the different resources that we've put together ahead of the conference. So that'll include the agenda, which will contain a lot of details around each of the different sessions. They'll talk through the schedule with them and make recommendations on which sessions that member may find of more interest. We'll share background on each of the speakers and why we think you'll want to participate in that particular session. But we really want to make sure that our members are getting the absolute most out of the conference that they can. And that's why we invest so much on the front end. And of course, while they're at the conference, we will have staff on hand to answer questions, to guide people to where the different meeting rooms are, and to provide insight on, the various interests of each and every one of those individual members, but really just ensuring that everyone gets the most value out of their time with us at the conference.
That level of support is commendable. Thank you so much, Ken, for shedding light on the QCS Annual Conference and why it's a must-attend event for all QCS members.
It was my pleasure, Nicole. Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I really want to encourage all the QCS members to attend and join us there this October 22nd to the 24th. Again, we're in Orlando, Florida at the Rosen Center. It truly is a valuable use of your time, and I am very confident that all of our members will get a lot out of attending, and I hope to see them all there.
And thank you to our listeners for tuning into this episode of the QCS podcast. Don't forget to mark your calendars for the QCS Annual Conference. As Ken said, it's October 22nd to the 24th at the Rosen Center Hotel in Orlando, Florida. To learn more, go to the QCS website, qcspurchasing.com, and click on the annual conference or email conference@qcspurchasing.com. We will be back with you soon for more insights and updates.